The things you need to do in order to secure business, you gotta go out and knock on doors. You gotta cold call, you gotta prospect. If you're not doing that, you're dead. You might as well quit now. Once you get in front of someone that's a live prospect, you've gotta add some kind of value. You can't just say, hey, my name is Larry and I'm in commercial real estate and I'd love to do a transaction with you.
No, don't like that.
If that's your sales pitch, you're completely screwed. But if you're able to convey some kind of value, for instance, if the person you're speaking to, the company you're speaking to sells furniture to the trade, like to hotels, you need to connect with that person on their level. You need to understand what's important to them and convey that. What I would say to that person is, hey, I work with all these different distributors who supply to all of your customers, and we have a ton of overlap. So I really understand what you need to do from a space perspective and from a deal negotiating perspective, because I know a lot of people who also distribute to the same customers that you have, and I have a lot of experience working these kinds of deals. If you can convey some kind of specific on what kind of racking that they use because you know the nuance of how they store things, all that is critical and huge, and it allows them to like kind of trust you immediately because they know you know what you're talking about, they know you can add a lot of value, and then you can dive deeper into actually talking about doing a transaction. And then step 3 is to follow up and maintain the relationship. You can't just cold call, door knock, meet someone, and then not follow up for 2 weeks. It's not gonna work. You gotta be super aggressive. You gotta be on top of it all the time, calling them, texting them, emailing them, and you've gotta walk that fine line. Most people really respect the hustle, so you should be fine.
I can respect that.
And then obviously after the fact, once the deal is done, hopefully you get it closed, you would need to follow up with them constantly because maybe in the middle of their lease term, they want to buy a building and they've outgrown their space and they want to sublease it. But if you haven't talked to them in 2 or 3 years, you're out, you're toast, you might as well go home.
Bye, have a great time.
These are some of the things that I think about a lot. I've created systems and processes for myself and my team, along with my partner Tom, obviously, to get these things in as good a shape as we can. Let me know in the comments below. Do you have systems and processes? Do you have strategies and concepts that you talk about a lot to your team to make sure that they're being as effective as humanly possible? Love to hear from you. Thanks a lot. Comment below.